Welcome to another edition of Lupo Live. Today my guest is Bruce R. Coleman, director, writer, designer. Bruce,
Hi.
How long have you been in Dallas?
Well, my family moved to Texas in the mid-'70s, and I went to school in Wichita Falls, got my BFA there, and then started as an intern at Theater 3 in 1985, and I've been working professionally in Texas ever since then.
Besides your internship, what else did you do at Theater 3?
Well, they kept me on after my internship. I spent a year there as a journeyman, went away for a while to freelance, and then came back on staff as costume designer, and eventually started to direct, and eventually started writing plays for Theater 3.
Were any of your plays produced at Theater 3?
Yes, I had written a play called Look What's Happened to Pixie DaCosta that we had done downstairs in Theater 2. I had also written a children's show called Tales from Mount Olympus, which was performed with Benraku puppets, and that was also performed down in Theater 2. And then finally I had written a family drama called Daylight. It had won the Southwest Playwriting Festival Grand Prize, and we produced it at Theater 3 on the main stage.
That all sounds very fascinating, but I'd like to go back. I'd like to go back to one word that you used, Benraku puppets.
Benraku, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a traditional Japanese kind of puppet. They're usually full size. It takes more than one person to operate them. The operators dress all in black so that they sort of disappear into the background and the main focus becomes the puppet. And I designed and sculpted myself 45 different puppets for that show.
I remember there was a lot of blacklight used in that show too.
The puppets were painted in blacklight, which is a Hungarian tradition, theatrical tradition. So I was sort of mixing nationalities there, and we performed it down in Theater 2 in blacklight so that the operators truly did disappear. It was really magical.
Did you ever write anything that was produced outside of Theater 3?
Yes, I've had 3 plays that have been produced by Uptown Players. I had 2 plays produced by Upstart Productions. A play that I wrote called Haunted had 2 different productions with our productions theater company. I've had 7 one-minute plays in the One-Minute Play Festival at Kitchen Dog, and also Collin County produced 2 of my one-act plays. So I've been pretty fortunate in the amount of professional theaters that have picked up my work and produced them.
What are you working on currently?
Well, right now I'm working on a brand new play that I wrote for the Dallas Children's Theater. It's called Andy Boy, and very exciting stuff going on. We just received a huge grant from the Theater Communications Group and the Doris Duke Charitable, and we were one of 6 theaters in the entire country to get this grant, so I'm very, very pleased about that.
Wow, that is very impressive. Can you give us a synopsis of what the play is about?
Sure. Well, when I started writing the play, there was a statistic that was brought to me. There's a 3% of American high school students are trans. And so the play is about a trans boy, Andy, who, after being gone for a while and going through his transition, has now decided that he wants to go back to high school to try and make friends and take his place in the world. And he meets several other students and a few parents, and the sort of situation comes out of that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And it's being met with all kinds of good things.
Well, the board of directors at the Children's Theater were very enthusiastic about it. We've had several corporate partners out in the world, like Capital One and First Unitarian Church of Dallas has been a partner. Booker T. Washington has partnered with the Children's Theater. Price Waterhouse has been a partner. And they've been very, very enthusiastic about the play. Robin Flatt, who's the artistic director there, she just loves it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Anything else you'd like to talk about as far as your writing is concerned?
No, I came to writing kind of late in my life, and it's something that I really enjoy. Like I said, I've been very fortunate in the number of productions of my plays that have occurred here in Dallas and Fort Worth. And I've got some other things on the back burners, and we'll just see what happens.
Well, we'll talk about those in another episode, I hope.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Bruce Coleman,
Thank
for
you.
being a guest on Lupo Live. We are so excited to see the show, Andy Boy.
Thanks.
Now, I would like to draw focus to my t-shirt. Why would I be wearing a Galaxy Quest t-shirt?
Well, you're wearing the Galaxy Quest t-shirt because it was my Christmas present to you.
There's that.
Because it is your favorite movie.
It is my absolute favorite movie in all the world, and if you haven't seen it, you should.
It's perfect.
Thank you all very much for tuning in to another Lupo Live. Thank you, Bruce Coleman, for being my guest. And be prepared to find more exciting interviews with local celebrities right here.